your feet get puffy, you're inflamed all over the body. We have to understand that body fat matters. There is purpose for us to have body fat. So the functions that our body needs, like survival included, insulation, body heat that we insulate within our bodies and our organs, we need that fat. So these are things that we need to understand. Excess body fat is also not good on the other side, on the other extreme, because excess body fat, visceral fat in between your like organs and stuff, you can squeeze your organs and that can also cause problems. Your health markers also just drop, inflammation increases. You need to make sure that your body fat is not too much because you can be limited in things that you can do. Movement is also limited. Your energy, because even though fat gives you energy, but then when you have too much weight, too much fat, your movement becomes harder. And the way that your body is supposed to move, because you've got the musculoskeletal system where you also have your bones. And depending on how long your bones are, how much muscle you have, if you now have more fat, that might restrict the way that your body moves as well, depending on your height, because someone who's taller might be able to put on more weight than someone who's shorter. These are things that we have to understand, because also someone who's taller might need more energy because they just have a bigger frame. They have more weight to manage. The system needs and requires more weight. They might be able to hold on to that. But if you've also seen at the same time, if you look at people who live the longest, you'll see that people who are smaller and shorter, they tend to live a bit longer than people who are bigger because the amount of energy that they require is less than someone who's much bigger. When you now adapt your body to understand that, okay, I need to understand like, okay, my body fat is important so that I maintain body functions, but also realizing that I need to have a good, healthy amount and not too much. Because when you start seeing that your movement is restrained or you're getting inflamed or you're holding so much water weight and you're swelling, like your eyes get puffy, your hands get puffy, your feet get puffy, you're inflamed all over the body, you have to now manage your weight a bit more because it might be water weight, it might be body fat, it might be a lot of things, and the body fat might cause you to hold water weight. And so it's like when one thing starts going wrong, other things can follow. It's important to understand the importance of body fat, but not also have too much body fat. The function for body fat, it's not just about appearance, because some people like also go body positive culture, going on the other extreme. That's also not healthy. We have to balance it and bring it back. Unless if you're like a football player, you're like those guys on the defensive line or like even offensive. But if you're like someone who requires the weight to do certain jobs and to do certain things, it could be debatable. But then at the same time, how healthy is that? These are things that you have to consider to understand, like, okay, am I willing to take this risk? Or am I willing to just let go of this? Make sure that you understand that we need body fat for functions in our body. It's not about aesthetics, it's not. But we have to think about function and less about appearances.
If you enjoy that clip, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. That will let YouTube know, and they're going to recommend the next best video for you right here.